thinking about China, we talk about how fast-moving it is. I'd just be really interested in how you would summarise the China that you've seen over the years, and what the opportunity is that you see.
Well, I first went to China in 1973, so it's a while ago and it's changed amazingly. But China is a much misunderstood market. It is not one market. Indeed, if you look at it, it's many sub-markets within the country, and they all have vastly differing demographic, economic, and indeed cultural characteristics. So you can't say China is one country at all. Secondly, 48% of all international retailers and brands who've entered China have exited within 2 years, either total failure or can't come to grips with the consumer. Indeed, in America at the moment, there's an adage, if you're talking international, ABC, and that stands for anywhere but China, because they've been burnt so badly. So it is a great potential market, but it's difficult to realise. And I think what people don't realise is that you can't go to Beijing and Shanghai and build a business and say, we built a business in China. I'd like to give one example, if I may, of a company that's done exceedingly well, which is off most people's radar screen. It's a Danish company called Bestseller. They have over 3,500 stores in China now. They do $2 billion of sales volume in China. And indeed, the shopping centres you were talking about there, Hugo, they're the first port of call they come to, because they've got 10 or 11 brands. If they get Bestseller in, they know they're going to attract the customer. But what they did was, which is totally opposite to the companies that failed, is they sent 2 Danish executives there, this is in 1995, and said, you're going to live there, you're not coming home, we're going to build a business there, you come back and tell us how we built the business. They're now in 300 of the 632 cities that they've targeted. That's 300 cities in China. They recognized that they wanted to go after the 20 to 30-year-old customer, and they needed to understand. Most European retailers that go in there, indeed American retailers, don't understand the fit that they need to get. But what they did, which was quite interesting, was their salespeople are not salespeople. They're actually there to give the consumer that comes to the front door the confidence that that outfit would look good, but what do you wear with it? So they found that 66% of the people who try something on buy it if the salesperson can show them how it works and what goes with it. And they've built an extraordinary business through really understanding the customer. And they'll say one thing to you if you ask them about their business, is that today's right answer is tomorrow's wrong answer in China, because things are moving so quickly. But the opposite applies to Marks and Spencer, who went in and built huge stores in Shanghai and Beijing, sent product out there that didn't fit, targeted a 20 to 30-year-old customer, got a 60-year-old customer, and they paid over the odds for the rent, and now they've stopped, they're closing down stores and looking for a partner. So I think those 2 examples will tell you that there is great potential there, but there's also great risk.